Hello, can anybody hear me? I can't hear myself. I don't know if you've all been to join me, or if you've all given up. Hello, is anybody there? Anybody out there at all? Yeah, I think I can. I just need to know if any of you can hear me, that's all. Hi Sandra, can you just give me a yes or a no if you can hear me or not? I've had some technical issues and I'm not sure whether I've got it working or not. Hi Victoria, can you hear me? Can you just give me a yes or no if you can hear me, because I've just had some technical issues and I've hopefully managed to sort it. Hope you're all well anyway, and hope you all had a good Christmas. Hello Victoria, can you hear me? Anybody just say yes or no if they can hear me? Otherwise I'm just gonna, shall I carry on? Hello? Can't even see anybody commenting yet, so. Hello ladies, can you hear me? Excellent, thank you Victoria, you can hear me, good. Right, sorry about that. I've switched to a new provider. I'm not using a phone, I'm using a webcam, and I'm using a different system, so it's all new to me. My daughter showed me how to do it, and lovely, thank you Victoria, and it worked fine earlier, but I've just sorted it, so go me. I've just went into, I don't know, did something, quickly did a Google search and sorted it. Anyway, hope you all had a good Christmas. I have to be honest, I didn't have the best Christmas because I've had a stinking cold. I'm just wondering, actually, I think I'm on the wrong thing, hold on. That's kind of thrown me actually, but I'll be with you in a minute. Can you see me? You can't. Can you all see me now as well? Hopefully you can. I'm not seeing comments though, so that's not very good for me. Yes I can. Right, sorry about that, that just completely threw me, so hopefully now all is good. Anyway, I hope you all had a good Christmas. So I've had a stinking cold, just about getting over it. I feel okay, but I just can't get rid of it. Anyway, so we're going to I'm aiming for a beginner's. Bless you, thank you Victoria. I don't feel great, but no, I'm okay. As I say, I sound as though I'm a bit banged up, but I'm good. I'm so glad you could join us though. Join me. Right, so where am I? Right, yeah, because I've been a demonstrator for 5 years, I do understand that sometimes when you start something new, it can be quite daunting, i.e. like Facebook Lives. They still daunt me, but hey ho, I'm getting there. And I'm not very good with technical stuff. I'm a code crafting, but the technical stuff really throws me. Anyway, so all is good. So yeah, anyway, back to what I was going to say. Yeah, so I'm aiming at beginners, and I realised it's a little bit overwhelming for people. So I thought I would aim my Facebook Lives at teaching people from back to the start, to the basics, and to show you that yes, it's lovely to spend loads of money on crafting and card making, and we do spend a lot of money, but you know, you don't necessarily have to, just especially when you want to have a go, or when you want to first start, just have a, you know, just get started really. So yeah, just start with the basics. So what I thought I'd show you is a kit. You can see, no, let me switch. Right, I'm going to switch you down now so you can see what we're working with. So we've got a set called, well, it's not a set actually, it's from the beginner brochure that we have, and it's Magnolia Blooms. And right, I'm going to get you the brochure. So we have a beginner's brochure, and please, I'll tell you this now before I forget, if anybody is interested in receiving it, because it's quite a little good brochure, catalogue on its own actually, useful information about all the basics and everything, so it's not too overwhelming. So if anybody would like one of those, please just message me and I'll send you one in the post, and we'll go through later on. But right, what we're using tonight is a set called Magnolia Blooms, which I've had for quite a while, and it's a lovely stamp set, and it actually coordinates with a bigger version of the stamp set in the main catalogue, which is a little bit pricey. It's absolutely beautiful, and so are the dies, but it is a little bit pricey. But this is an ideal starter set, it really is. Hello, oh, I've got Trevor watching. Hello Trevor, hello Dawn. I will apologise if I can't see all your comments, because I do, because I'm reading and look at the brochure, I can't read you all your comments as well, but I will go back and answer any of you have any questions. Some of you are prolific crafters anyway, so you don't probably, you know, you won't be needing all this info, but hopefully you'll be interested to watch anyway. Anyway, right, so yeah, in this beginner's brochure, you can buy everything in this whole suite basically for £42.25. And what you get Magnolia Blooms stamp set for £13, and that is a full stamp set. You can see it here, fully stamped. The stamps aren't on there because I've pushed them to the side, but yeah. And I use it a lot. I use it so much, I even use it for my business card. So this is my business card that I make with it. The Hello is actually a retired set, but I don't know if you can see the Magnolias, what I use for my business card on the back. And the paper is part of the Magnolia range, but that's from the main catalogue. That's from the, but it just goes to show you can coordinate everything together, which is what Stampin' Up excel at, coordination and colour coordination and mix and matching. That's why I love it so much, because it makes it look professional. Anyway, back to this. So you can get a Magnolia Bloom stamp set for £13, which is quite a good price. It's photopolymer, so I would suggest you actually have, or you buy a pierce mat. Oh, look at my disgusting pierce mat. That's a well-used one, but you do need that with photopolymer. You get a clear block. You can buy a clear block. The stamping spots, which they're tiny compared to a proper size ink pad, which are these are full ink pads, which are £7. But you can get a little tiny one, which are very cool. I don't have these in the right colours, but these are out of another set, so they're very handy. And we do keep asking. Apparently they used to sell them, the small ones, in the whole colour range, but they don't anymore. But we do keep asking them to have them back, because they are very handy. Excuse me. They're very handy for travelling, and well, just very handy for. Oops, sorry, I'm off the page. If you want to take a little kit somewhere, but don't want to take all your ink pads. Right, back to this anyway. So then you got the Magnolia Lane cards and more, which are £9.25, and you get 10 double-sided design cards and 10 blank note cards and 10 envelopes, and that's what we're using tonight. And a snail adhesive for £6.50. They are lovely, the snail adhesives, but I've racked through them very quickly, so I have to say I would rather have the glue, Tombow glue, which is half the price or nearly half the price, at £3.75. And that's here. That's just the green. I swear by this green glue. It's very good. So, but yeah, you can get that, and you can make loads of lovely cards for all that for £42.25. And I've just lost everybody. I've just lost all your comments again. Oh, there we go. Right, so yeah, I do apologise, as I keep saying, if I can't see your comments, because I don't know if this is quite going to go to plan, this new system. My daughter, who's very good at techie stuff, has put it in place for me, this new system, but I'm having severe problems with it. But that's probably just me. But anyway, I shall crack on. As long as you can all see and hear me, that's the main thing. But I'm really not seeing all your lovely comments, which is a shame. But anyway, I'm going to crack on in the hope that you can all see what I'm doing. So I'm actually going to follow the samples in the book already, and this is what I did earlier. This is a mini card. They are smaller cards, I must admit. You can see against my hand that they are quite a small size, but they're very cute. I love them. And so the envelopes are very cute, and I actually decorated an envelope up earlier as well. Look, some cute little mini envelopes the cards fit in, and I stamped on that as well. So yeah, there's the card. So there's another one. There's one that I did earlier as well. Basically, all I'm doing, the cards are all come pre-printed, which I'll show you in a minute. All I did was stamp on here was Happy Birthday, and all I did on this one was stamp the Magnolias in the green and the congratulations as well, which I went off the edge. And I did inside a little bit, and I'll show you how to do that. And I put a little bit of extra paper in this one and stamped inside, but you don't have to do that. There you go. Right, so these are the cards you get. So you get 5 of each of these. I've still got these 5 sets. Then with the Magnolia on, and then on the back there's like, oh, you can't see that there, it's just like a very petal pink, pretty pink mosaic pattern, very subtle. And these are the other two. I'll say I've already used two, so that's them printed with Magnolia on leaves, and on the back the brown stripes. So yeah, you can. Thank you, Victoria. That's, I can see you now. That's lovely. Oh, so I have to stop watching. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for joining me anyway, and thanks for the feedback. That's wonderful. Thank you. Have a happy new year to you. Right. So we're going to. Which shall we do? Oh, I know which I was going to do. I don't know if you can see. In the book here, there's a card here. This one. So we're going to do it on the pink mosaic. So we're going to do the little blooms and the happy birthday. But yeah, I can't reiterate enough how, you know, it can be overwhelming, as I say, being a new stamper. I realise that. So I'm here to show you that it doesn't have to be overwhelming. And of course, if you have any questions, that's what I'm here for. So don't ask me any technical questions about technology, because can't help you with that too much, but I can help you with any crafting difficulties, definitely. Right, hopefully you can see that. So what we're going to do, so we're doing the little, so I'm going to bring in my big ink pads, because I say I haven't got them in the Stampin' spots. But we're going to do it, we've got Mossy Meadow and Soft Suede, just the two colours we're using. So I don't know what the pad is. I'll put that onto the side. Right. Now, as before, when we go in the ink pad, I'll just show you, we tap, 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 just tap a couple of light taps. You don't have to squidge, and you don't want to get ink all on here on your block, otherwise you can get in a right mess. If you do get any on there, I suggest just grabbing a wet wipe or just a wet cloth and get rid of it, so it doesn't transfer onto your paper. Not that it should, but it can do. So we're just going to go in now with copying the design a little bit. But you don't have to copy the design out of the book. You can just do your own thing, be creative. You can also, well, I think I showed you this before, but so you can go with one impression like that and get quite a good dark image. Oh, I've done it again, so in again. You see what I've just done? Let's see, I've got a little bit of green on there, but it won't transfer, so really I should get a wet wipe, but it'll be fine. So anyway, so I've stamped once, and if you go in again and stamp second time, you get a much lighter image in a green. But it's very good because it gives you two greens basically. You can actually go again and get a really nice, really light colour. You probably can only just see that. But so you get 3 different coloured greens, all just from one ink. So that's a very handy tip to have. So we'll get back to the card. We're just going to go in like that. I'm going to do a couple at the top. Off the page, you can see I've got scrap underneath, and I've got the foam mat underneath that as well. There we go. So I've finished with the green. Can you still see that? Yeah. I'm going to use soft suede now for the sentiment. So yeah, the kits are very handy. We do quite a few kits. Well, do a few in the main catalogue. There's some in this mini brochure, which are very good. In our main catalogue we do some as well, and I do have to say I do think the kits are very handy if you're new to stamping and new to craft, and they just give you more confidence, I think, to know where to start. They come with instructions. The kits, this isn't a kit, so these don't come with instructions, but you've got your brochure that you can follow, which is very handy. So that's what I'm doing, but rather than doing the same, you're quite capable of doing your own designs as well, I'm sure, and when you feel more confident, that will come. But at the moment we're just going to go in. You can't see that very well, can you, underneath, because it's white underneath. But what you can do, and I haven't got any here because you can put a dark coloured cardstock underneath, and that shows up a lot better. That's not going to make it much better, but let's see, I've got a little bit of ink on there, naughty me. There we go. I must get some wet wipes out. Anyway, there we go. I'm going to do the happy birthday sentiment just like that. It almost matches the one on the front of it. Right. Should we do one card at a time? I think we better, otherwise I will get confused. Right, so while we've got the ink pads out though, you might want to carry on inside and carry on with the sentiment inside, or the Magnolias, Magnolia Blooms, the little blooms, little blossom blooms. So here we go. I've just grabbed the post-it note because we don't want it to go on the other side of the card, but this is where the seam is. Just going to stick it on the seam, and you'll see why. Yeah, you can't see well, but you'll see why in a minute. So I'm going to grab my little blossom again. Just go back to the mossy meadow green. Shut my cases. And this is where we can do some light and dark, where it's quite nice. When I do an inside of a card, I don't like it too dark, so I personally always stamp it off. I just like a lighter image. I think it went in with, no, we'll do all the little ones. So you can come in with a big magnolia if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. Right, we're going to go off onto this post-it note now. Carry on. Here we go. Do whatever you like, but I think that's enough for me. So I think you can see that. So we'll just peel it, and you can see because of the post-it note, it just makes it look as though it's not gone over the edge. It just makes it look a bit professional, I think. So there you go. You can do a sentiment inside. There's not many in this set, but actually, well, I'll talk to you. Come January the 3rd, we start Celebration, which is our special time of the year, where every time you spend £45, you get to choose a stamp set or a product out of a special catalogue, which I'm not allowed to show you at the moment. And this is one that's in there though, and this is a very good set to have, because if you look, it's got happy birthday, congratulations, thanks, and wish with a great big wish for happiness. What's this I hear? Well, all I can say is, you'd better be all ready. I did work there. If loving thoughts could heal. Oh, that's right. If loving thoughts could heal, you'd be better already. So that's obviously nice if somebody's ill. But I thought it was very good for a freebie set. So anyway, back to the card. I do keep digressing, don't I? Right. And then this is the only thing I don't like about having double-sided things. You think, oh no, it's so beautiful. I don't want to put glue on that. I don't want to cover it up. But we're going to. But that's the good thing though, if you wanted to, you don't have to do them all the same. You know, you could use all this card and keep them all, and not use that side. It's entirely up to you. That is the thing with having double-sided. It's your choice, but it can be a little bit annoying sometimes, or upsetting when you think, I don't really want to use the pretty side. I don't want to cover the pretty side up. But what you do in that case, you make sure you buy extra. You just buy extra, and then you've got plenty. You don't have to worry about it. Right, anyway, that's the first one done. Time on the quick card. As I was saying, if you had a sentiment set, you could put that inside as well to finish it off. And also, we'll just do an envelope, like one I did earlier. Don't think I'll put the big bloom on it though. I'll keep doing what I did with this one. So, back on. Look at that. Look at that. I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know how I've got green. Anyway, right, I'll get a wet wipe just to show you. I obviously went a bit too splodgy in the regards to cleaning your stamps. Now, some people do use wet wipes. I have to say, I do sometimes use wet wipes, but you have to be very careful with them because it can leave fibres behind. Stampin' Up do a range of cleaners, which is what I've got to the side of me. But failing that, I sometimes run it under a tap. That's the best way to clean them anyway, under cold water. And but just a wet cloth beside you would do if you couldn't afford a clean or didn't want a clean to start off with. So there's always ways around it. So, but preferably not a wet wipe, as I say, because that can leave fibres behind. Right, anyway, back to the envelope. So make sure we've got it the right way up. You can either decorate the flap. You can wait. A good way to do that is get a longer post-it note or two post-it notes. Put it up to the seam. If you put two up to the seam, should we do it? Let's do it. I can show you. Put it right up to the seam. Now I've got to work out it's going to be upside down, isn't it? I'll do it that way. And we can decorate. Should we do dark and light? So we do dark and then go light. Go dark and then light, and because the post-it notes are there, we'll see what happens in a minute. Dark, light, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's my biggest trouble when I stamp, I never know when to stop. Right, I think that'll do. Right, now this is what I love when you take off. I'm going to lift it up so you can see it. I'm going to take off the post-it notes. Voila! You can see it's only gone on the flap and not on the front. Oh, hold it so you can see it. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? So you could do that in different colours if you had more inks. You could colour it in if you wanted to. Now that's probably enough actually for that envelope, but you could do the front as well. So it's just trying to show you different ways what you can do just to pretty it up a little bit more. And trust me, I know when that one of those comes through the post, it's so much nicer than having a bill come through, isn't it? A pretty envelope coming through the post. You'll automatically, instantly know that it's not a bill, that it's something nice inside. So there you go. Right, so that's that one done. Done that one. Do one more. And then I'm just going to chat with you about the kits. Which one haven't we done? Oh. That one. I don't think I've done that one. I think this is just a simple one. So, put the book down. So we'll take a look. Yep, all they've done on that, I don't know if you can see, all they've done on that one is congratulations. But you could just do, I think I might do thank you actually, because I do give out more thank you cards than I do congratulations cards, so that's what I'm going to do, just to prove you don't have to do exactly how they've done it either. But yeah, very limited stamping on this one, just the sentiment. Happy birthday, thank you. There we go. When we've got, because these are photopolymer stamps, they're very flexible, which is good if you want to move them around bends and that. Like if you've got a long word like congratulations, sometimes you can bend it. I'm going to show you so you can bend it. I'll show you actually. I can't do that. So you can bend it on your block. So if you wanted it to go around a curve, excuse me, sniffing, sorry, I shouldn't sniff. Just get a tissue. Right. It's probably not as straight as it should be, but if you see, let's just undo it. Yeah, it's not quite straight, but you can see it's got a bend. So if you've got an oval cut, you could have an oval there or a circle, and it can go around. So that is the excellent thing about having photopolymer stamps. Unfortunately, because of that, because they're flexible, you have to be careful. If you actually want them to go straight, you have to be careful that you put them on the block straight. So what I do is I just place it down on the floor, let it rest, and pick up with the block. Whereas rather than doing this, because it can get distorted if you do it with your fingers and everything. So just place it down and let the block pick it up, just like that. And back to the card. There we go. I lost the picture again, but it doesn't really matter. I don't need it. I'm going to put it. Where shall I have it? I have it there. Could have it there. That would look very nice. Or should we have it up there? I think we'll have it up there. Straight down. Just hold it there. Perfect. And that's all they've done on that one. So not much to do. And then another one. And we use the glue. All you need, because this glue is very high tack and it dries quite quickly. So you just need a bead. Glue, thin bead of glue just around the edge, and that is enough to hold it. And just centralise it on the card. Sorry, I'm not looking if any of you are commenting, but please, if you do have any questions or would like, just ask away. You never know until you ask. And if you don't want to ask on here, you can always private message me. It's not a problem either, because I know it can be overwhelming when you're first trying to do new things. Right, so that's that one done. Right. think that's it. So I've showed you how to do those, showed you how to do the envelopes. I'm just going to chat quickly. So we had a chat about that, what's all involved in there. But yeah, the rest of the catalogue just tells you a little bit of an intro about Stampin' and a little bit of an intro about our types of stamps that we do, the cling stamps and the photopolymer. The photopolymer is the one we use tonight. The cling ones are very good as well. You don't need the mat underneath, and they stick to the blocks. They're brilliant. They changed the formula of them last year, and they're very sticky now, and they're brilliant. They don't fall off the blocks. I'm very happy about them. So yep, here's one kit. This is a all-inclusive kit. I believe, yep, it's got the stamp set and everything. That's actually in the main catalogue as well. You've got hot air balloons, tower blocks. I guess it's like meant to be New York. I don't know. Some palm trees and an airplane by them. So you've got cards for both ladies and gentlemen. Lovely envelopes. Look at those envelopes. They're always very pretty, the envelopes. Inners. And there's the stamp set that you get. You might take a closer look at that in the main catalogue. These are the two kits that are in the main catalogue. I'll show you quickly those and use to show you the main catalogue. Right, this is a quick and easy tags kit. I don't have this one either, but this is very good if you want to make little treats or gift bags. There's some cookies there. We sell mini pizza boxes that you could put them on there, or we sell little seller bags that you can put this accessory, tie some baker's twine around it and then clip it with a clip, or bow, ribbon, you know, however you want to decorate it really. So yeah, there's some. So that tags and accessory kit is £8.25 for 10. You get 10 tag bases, 10 layering tags, some twine, some washi tape, and some clips, which I think is very good value for that actually. And there's another set in the main catalogue as well, which is very good. Yeah, so that's your tag. So you get all that stamp set as well. The stamp set is £14. For this whole bundle, it's £45 if you were to buy everything. There's Magnolia. Done already. This is another set. This is more just complete stamping with full size ink. Sorry, I keep going off camera. Full size ink pads this time. Flirty Flamingo and Granny Apple Green, two of my favourite colours actually. So yeah, you can see the stamps. It's like block colours. So you don't actually do any colouring in. You just stamp it, and you get the full colour from the stamp image. Whereas on the other page, you get a set called Quick and Easy Colour. You've got all sorts of stamp set on this page. It's called Hoot Hoot Array, and that's £20. That would be a cling stamp because that's a little bit dearer, not the photopolymer. But these ones you colour in. Now it's up to you how you colour them in, but I have to say most of my ladies like watercolour pencils. They find them easier than they do some of the felt tips and Stampin' Blends. Our watercolour pencils are reasonably priced at £15 for 13, and we sell a blender pen, which it's got a special liquid in, which smooths it out and blends it out a bit like water, but less messy than using water, and less wet basically, so it doesn't soak the paper. Circle punch, you get all them for the main catalogue. So yeah, that's basically it, and this is just these are your additional products that are very handy if you were to start out. Paper snips. Our paper snips are fabulous. They're very, very sharp, and they're £9.25, and so I've had pairs for years and they're still sharp. There's your glue, £3.75, it's just one of your blocks. The Menta black ink is very good to have as a staple. Got these gorgeous, beautiful note cards and envelopes, which I haven't got, but they are beautiful. I really should get myself some of them. And a chamois, which is one of our cleaning products. That's on there. It's very handy to have as well. So that's it of the catalogue. So yeah, if you want to have a catalogue, please let me know, and I will send you one in the post. But I'm just going to quickly show you in the main catalogue, because I have made a few notes here. So yeah, so going back, so that's the kit that I've just showed you. For £25, you get everything included. I think you must get you get a Stampin' Spot. Can't see very well. So you get a small Stampin' Spot in Bermuda Bay, I believe it is. You get the stamp set. You get a block. I think it'll be a thinner block than the proper ones that we get, but they still work just as well. Looks like you get some gold foil cutouts. And you get the stamp set. So all for £25. So it's an all-inclusive. And then there's another one here. It's just all-inclusive. Which has got thank you. They're all thank you cards basically. Note of kindness. And then you've got lots of happy kit at the bottom, which is my favourite, and it's been around for a year or two now, and it's my go-to kit. And I'll show you mine in a minute, although it's a little bit messy, my kit. But it's all there, so you get the stamps included in that. You get lots of cards, 20 cards, 5 designs. Some of them are quite small designs, but they're ideal for gift tags or putting in a flower bouquet. And that's £33 for 20 cards and envelopes for that. But you get the stamp set as well in a lovely box. I'll just quickly show you. But it is a bit of a mess, as I say, because this is my work in progress. Right, so there's the stamps that you get. You don't get it in a box like this. I put it in the box, I must admit. So there's your stamps that you get. You probably won't be able to read them very clearly, but yeah, that's your stamps. And oops, juggling. Right, here we go. So these are the 5 cards that you can make. There's that one. Here's that one. You get some watercolour pencils to colour these in with. I actually did these with our Stampin' Blends, which are like our alcohol markers, but just to show other people what you can do, different colouring techniques really. It's your tiny little one. That would be lovely in a flower bouquet, I think, or a gift tag. These are all perfect for gift tags, and that's a rather large gift tag. Or you could put it on top of another card if you want to make it bigger. So they're very. I like small cards. I know some people don't, but I think they're cute. So you get all that. You get the instructions. I've got 2 instructions here because I think this is my second kit I'm on here. So I have done events with it, and they're very good just for beginners. So as I say, you get full written instructions inside. That's in of different languages. Well, actually, say full. You get more of them. You get pictures. It's just easy to, I think, to show you the pictures. So yeah. So you're not completely in the dark. Gives you a lot of guidance, and I say, of course, I'm always here as well to help if you do get stuck. So that's it. This is one thing I did with mine, actually. So there's 5 cards and envelopes in here, and we sell acetate boxes. I did write a price. There's 10 in a pack for, I don't know what I've done with it. I think they're about £6, or if £6.50 for a pack of 10, which I think is very good. And it just packages it all up. I just made a gift tag, used the stamp set that was included. I just had some gold washi tape, just some extra ribbon. I think if you, any ribbon would do. White ribbon would go with anything. And it just makes it's a little present you could give people, really. I won't open it up because I'll spoil other. But yeah, there's just one of each of the cards and envelopes inside. It's lovely, especially for that person who you never know who to buy for. So yeah, that's one of the kits. And you get it in a lovely, stable cardboard box. Look, this is years old and it's still served me well. And what I love about it is I take it in the car with me. I take it on journeys. I take it if I'm going away. It goes in my suitcase. So it's not too heavy either. So but it's just perfect if you want to pack a few little crafty bits, which I have to. I cannot go anywhere without any crafting. Don't expect me to, because it's not going to happen. So here we go. And last of last, what was I going to show you? Showed you the kits. Showed you. Oh yeah, and that's one last thing. I'm just going to show you that if you. Right, I was going to show you the Magnolia Blooms range, and I did write the page number down. 171. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Just going to flick through the catalogue quickly. I'll bore you all. But yeah, the Magnolia suite is just there's just a whole big suite in here. And they do a thing called Memories and More cards as well, which are another thing that I'm into that I don't get a lot of time to do is scrapbooking. But we do. They do these Magnolia and More cards, which is similar to the ones that I've just showed you. But they're on a bigger scale basically. But for a whole kit of them, for £10.25 you get 50 double-sided cards and some printed vellum, speciality cards, sticker sheets, and these. I think they're part of the they're part of the envelope. That's something different, but they're cards because there's cards that match with them as well. So yeah, you get all these huge big cards which are very big. You Are My Everything and More. But yeah, if you want to do a bit of scrapbook, and if you've got plenty of photos to scrapbook and put in an album, these are perfect for going in there. Hooray today. You can write, some of them you can write on. You could write on that one, some writing if you want to do a little bit of journaling. Any of these you could write on. There's plenty of space. Or you just put extra cards stuck in. That's the Magnolia. That's the same as our DSP, that we designer series paper that we do. Which just shows you. So yeah, and you get all these little elements as well. Little Magnolia. They're like thick stickers. So I keep going off camera. So you can do lots of things with those. There's some here with sentiments on. Hello you. You are amazing. Oh, what fun. For you, sending love, happy birthday. So yeah, that's a pack of cards. I say excellent for making cards with, quick and easy cards, or as I say, for scrapbooking. So the choice is yours. But that goes with that range as well. And then the final thing, I'll show you the big suite that it all goes with, which is absolutely beautiful, but I don't actually have yet. But it is lovely. I have had a play with somebody else's, and it's beautiful. So here it is. I'll just leave my glue. You can see all the lovely things that you can make. It's a huge big magnolia that you get stamp set with this. There it is. Look, it's a huge big image. But you can create some beautiful cards. There's a card there with it. But Magnolia Blooms, one that I showed you earlier, just is standalone on its own. This one, but it matches this one as well. Right, anyway, I hope that's given you a little bit of a taster of what our kits are like and how easy it is to start, really. If you are a bit nervous about starting but want to have a go, the kits are absolutely ideal. Right, where's my mouse? I'm going to flick you back now. See, I apologise for the start. As I said, with the technology issues, it kind of threw me, but hopefully I'm getting there now, and hopefully it'll all be sorted for next time. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you've enjoyed tonight, and so if you have any questions, please just let me know, and thank you for joining me, and I like to wish you all a happy new year. Right, bye. Ooh, knock on the lights. Bye.